Here's a basic exercise routine you could do 3 times a day to ensure that your joints stay healthy and hydrated. Joints require regular movement. These exercises will exercise and move every single joint in your body. So here they are. We start out with your fingers. Go like this, like a cat claw. These are called the phalangeal joints. They're the ones that are affected. You may have seen elderly people with big nodules on these finger joints. Keep doing this to bathe the joint surfaces in that synovial fluid. Okay, so do about 10 to 20 open and closed. Next, your carpal bones or wrist joints. Clasp your hands and do this. Do it slowly, about 30 seconds to a minute. Do this. Stretch your wrist in flexion and extension. Feels really nice. Stretches the ligaments, prevents them from contracting and becoming hard and brittle. Hold it down for like 3 seconds, up like that. Feel a nice stretch on the tops of your arms. This is the next one. And what this does is actually moves your elbow joint. Your elbow has 2 joints. The radio-ulnar is the one that this exercise targets. Like this, just hold it out. Next, do this. This is for your shoulder joints, your glenohumeral joints. About 10 times one direction, then reverse. Continuing with the shoulders, do this one. We'll go real slow. So you're going like this. I actually came up with this. You are not going to see this in any other video on YouTube, and it looks a little funny, but you know what this does? It puts your shoulder joint in all planes of movement, okay, which is flexion, abduction, extension, internal rotation, external rotation, circumduction. Okay, this is going to ensure that your shoulders get bathed in that synovial fluid. Imagine sitting at a computer for 6 hours like this. You know, that shoulder joint, the fluid gets pulled down by gravity, and the top parts, the top area of your ball and socket joint gets dry, okay, because you forget to lift your arms up. So this is a good one for that. Next, do your neck like this. About 5 rotations. Try not to stiffen up your neck muscles and let gravity pull your head down, relax your neck muscles. Okay, 5 times to each side. Pull the side of your head and stretch that side neck, like this. And next, we're going to exercise your hip joints. Do you remember the hula hoop? Turns out that exercise is great for your hips. Right? Think about 10 circles like this. Your feet don't have to move. Keep your feet about shoulder width apart and make circles. Transcribe circles with your pelvis. So you're extending a little, flexing a little. Keep your back straight. Don't bend your back. And essentially what you're doing is you're keeping your femur heads stationary, your pelvis. Again, the ball and socket joint, this is your leg, your femur head, and it's called the acetabulum of your pelvis. And when you're doing this exercise, you're going like this. Okay, so you're bathing that femur head with the synovial fluid. Okay, like that. So I like this because it's a nice and gentle exercise. Okay, next, just go like this and just go like this. Okay. Now your knee joints generally just do flexion and extension. There is a little bit of rotation, just a tiny bit in your knee joints where your femur articulates with your tibia. You might hear some popping there. So same thing, you're getting a little bit of movement of that knee joint and bathing those surfaces in the synovial fluid. Next, do your ankles like this. And just stretch it out, circumduct that ankle. Okay, you'll feel a nice stretch in your foot. This one is a little bit challenging. If you have back problems, just be careful doing this one. You could skip it if you need to, but I like it. You're just circumducting your torso like this, and this gets your lumbar discs and facet joints, okay? Big circles, make sure not to fall over. About 10 times to each side. Okay, back down. Big wide as you can. No need to rush. Just loosen your core muscles and let gravity pull you down like this. Okay? All right, so again, both directions. Then you can do sideways like this. Your lumbar spine has thick discs in between the vertebrae, and what this does is it kind of squishes them like a sponge in all directions, and it sucks in that synovial fluid and actually a little bit of blood too, to get those discs hydrated, get those nutrients into the disc. Otherwise they'll dry out, thin, then in 10 years you'll have really bad back pain. So that's it. Only takes about 10 minutes. Do it at least once a day, maybe twice. You keep doing this consistently and it's going to help prevent you from developing joint stiffness and weakness and degeneration. Something as simple as that, 10 minutes a day. If you could just maintain that routine, it's going to help you avoid misery later on in your life. If you found this video useful, please send it to your contacts on social media. You know, chronic pain isn't fun, and I'm a big believer that little low-cost things can often have much more of an effect than really expensive doctor's visits and fancy equipment and things like that. So thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe and hit the notifications button. I'm going to try to put out more videos like this about twice a week. Till next time.